I know it's kind of odd or hard to think about going inward and relaxing and doing self-care when it seems like there's so much external work to do. And so I just want to remind you that by doing yoga, by taking this time where we can let go of everything external and just focus inward and let the chatter of the mind quiet down, by doing all of that, we can bring our best selves into the community. We can be more resilient. And currently, one of the best things we can do is listen to each other and learn. And so one of the major things of yoga is figuring out the difference between the real and the unreal. So being open to receiving truth and sometimes really difficult truth. So that's something I'm working on, and glad that you're here working on it with me. I see we have a comment. I'll just make sure everything's sounding okay. Oh, hello, Jen. All right, we got a nice little group already here. So I received only one request today, and it was for stretching and reaching poses. So we're gonna do a little bit of that, and I find it's easier to reach when you have that strong core. So we're gonna do just a little core strengthening. And I think with yoga, that's always a metaphor for life. And so as we reach for things that we want, remembering to stay strong and true to ourselves as well. So before we get started today, if you want to think of something that you're reaching for, and then when we're in those stretching, reaching poses, maybe you can imagine kind of reaching for that thing, if that's something you enjoy. All right, so you can think about that as we get started. And we are going to begin in puppy dog today. So feet hips width apart, or rather knees hips width apart. And then hands come forward as much as they can here. Drop your forehead to the mat. So hips stay high, a little different than child's pose, really stretching through the shoulders. Take some nice deep inhales and exhales. And what do you want to reach for today? We don't always know the path forward, but by setting intention, we become more aware of the opportunities that come that lead us closer to the path, that carry us further along on the path. So if you don't have anything in mind for yourself personally today, maybe that reaching for social justice so that we can be open-minded and ready to accept solutions, ideas, and ways that we might need to change. As you're ready, walk yourself up to all fours, and we'll just take some gentle cat-cow breaths. No one mentioned that they were new to yoga today, so I think I'll just let you enjoy some of these ones you already know. Just breathe. Come back to neutral. Bring your knees together to touch. Step your right foot back and lift your heel as much as feels good for you right now. Turn your pinky toe a little more towards the floor. Lift your heel a little bit higher, and then squeeze your core nice and tight. Lower ribs reaching towards the backside body. Belly button squeezing in towards the spine. And then from here, step your right foot all the way forward. If that was a clumsy step for you, no worries, let it go. Clasp your hands and place them right on the top of your thigh. Sink your hips down. And then pulling back from your right hip crease, come up so that your hips are over your knee, heart over hips, head over heart. Grow tall and breathe here. And then sink down once more. Bring your hands inside your right foot. And then slowly walk towards center as you pivot your foot on your left side back. Come all the way over, and we're gonna land in gate pose. Reach the right arm all the way up and over, stretching your fingertips and the outside edge of your right foot in opposite directions. So from here, you can begin to move the weight into your left hand and your left leg. We're gonna work on that core strength. So inhale, reach, and then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, keep your foot up this time. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And elbow to knee. All right, we're gonna do 5 in total, so just 3 more. 2 and 1. This time, reach all the way up and back, big stretch. And then walk yourself forward and to the front of your mat for that lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and step forward for a split leg forward fold. Nice long spine to start, and then round over. This is our first deep hamstring stretch today, so go ahead and bend your knee a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Maybe now beginning to work it a little more towards straight. Plant your hands right in front of your foot. Weight comes forward, and then slide your right foot back. Downward dog. Where can you soften? Can you soften your jaw? Your neck? Your toes? Shift forward for plank. Drop your knees, all fours. Just gonna turn around so I can face the camera for the other side. Take a couple cat-cow breaths here. Come back to center, knees together to touch. Step your left foot back. Squeezing through your core. Lift your back heel. Pivot your pinky toe towards the floor to make sure your hips are square. Make sure your core is nice and tight. And then maybe lift your heel a little bit higher, lengthening from the crown of your head to the heel of your left foot. One more inhale, reach. And exhale, bring it all the way forward for lunge. Clasp your hands, place them on top of your leg, and come right down into that deep stretch. If it's too much on your knee, you can always fold over your mat or place a blanket under your knee. And then crease of the left hip comes back to stack hips over knee, heart over hips, and head over heart. And then one more time, lunging nice and deep. Coming to gate on the other side, walk your hands down to the mat, pivot forward, right foot steps back, and then landing, right hand on the mat, left hand reaching up and over. Nice big stretch here. Little core strength. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Keep going. Last time, reach. This time, arm goes all the way up and a little bit back, stretching your chest. And then sweep your way all the way back forward for that lunge. Tuck your back toe, lift your knee. Forward fold, other side. Left leg forward, relax your head. Plant your hands, step your left foot back, downward dog. Let's take 3 to 5 deep breaths here. Walk your feet and your hands together to meet in forward fold in the middle of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And slowly roll to standing. Arms reach overhead. Palms meet at heart center. Close your eyes and breathe. All right, flutter your eyes open. Cross left ankle over right and reach right arm up and over for a little half moon here. Left hand can be wherever you want it to be. Keeping strong through your core, so not just falling over in this twist, but reaching. Not twist, side bend. Come back to center. And switch the cross, right over left. And left arm reaches up and over. Come back to center and cross and shake it out. Alright, come to the front of your mat. Weight to the left foot. Right foot steps back for a nice big warrior one. So we've already done a little stretching in the hips, so maybe see if you can go a little deeper today for this first warrior one. Hands come to heart center. Check in with your alignment. Front knee over heel. Back leg straight and strong. Growing tall through your core as you relax through your shoulders. Sink down through your hips. One big inhale. And on your exhale, arms reach back, come forward 45 degrees here. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, palms trying to kiss. Inhale, big reach forward and all the way up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. Like a bird in slow motion, reaching all the way forward. Fingertips sweep on the mat and reach behind you. And reverse, sweeping forward and up. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. Coming to that 45-degree. Reach forward, arms reach back. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Fingertips come forward and up. Goddess. Reach. And full sweep all the way down. Hands reach back. Inhale all the way up. Straighten your front leg. And hands come to heart center. Pivot your back foot so your toes face forward. And we'll do a little reverse twist here. Right arm comes forward. Left arm comes back like you're pulling a bow and arrow. Keep it here or open it all the way. Notice what's going on with your feet and your toes, if they're gripping, and see if you can bring the strength more into your core and your hips. Keep the weight balanced evenly between the 2 feet. And then only if you want, if you feel ready, maybe reaching forward, reaching the right fingertips to the floor for a revolved twist. And left hand comes down. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And slowly roll to standing. Arms reach. Palms meet at heart center. Close your eyes. Few deep breaths. Noticing your heart and your breath, maybe feeling your heart beating a little bit harder already. Flutter your eyes open, bring the weight to your right foot, step your left foot back. Nice big warrior 1. Check in with your balance and just a couple breaths here. Coming forward, hands reach back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Nice strong core. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Goddess. Reaching up. And diving forward, hands graze the mat, reach behind you. Inhale, reach. Press into that front heel for strength. Goddess. Reach. Come forward, hands come back. Last time, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale. And last time, gather all your strength here as you reach to the sky. And hands come to heart center. Pivot your back foot, step it in just a bit. Straighten your front leg. Left hand comes forward. Right arm comes back, elbow reaching back like a bow and arrow. And then maybe opening wide. Only if it feels good today. Reaching forward. Left hand comes all the way to the floor. Twisting open. Right hand reaches down to the mat, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Let's breathe here. Shoulders away from the ears, nice long spine, chin tucked. On your next exhale, forward fold, and slowly roll to standing. Arms reach to the sky. Hands meet at heart center. Close your eyes and breathe. If you're in Portland, then you're probably already getting a little bit warm because we have warm weather here. Not sure what it's like in New York or Coeur d'Alene. Hello, Brett. Thanks for joining us. A couple more breaths. Last deep breath. Let it go. Shake it out. All right, great focus, everyone. We started off with a little bit of a challenge today, so good job hanging in there. However you did those poses, I know you did your best. All right, oh good, we have a nice feel-good pose next. This is another version of the PNF stretching that we talked about last week. So bring your hands to clasp behind your head and drop your chin to your chest. Take a few breaths here. Using gentle resistance, begin to gently press your head into your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax and just stretch using the weight of your hands gently to pull your chin a little closer to your chest. Slowly roll right ear to right shoulder. Left hand comes down, right hand comes to the head. Once more, just that gentle resistance. Press your head into your hand into your head for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and stretch. Release your hand, come to the other side. Left hand comes to the head. Gentle resistance. Press your hand into your head into your hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and stretch. Release your hand, chin to the chest. Use your palm on your forehead to come back to center. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. And exhale, back and down. Take a few more of those. So if you like that stretch, if you feel any looser in your neck, you can try that again. Later, you can do a couple rounds. And remember, you don't have to use your full strength. You can just go maybe 20%, 30%. And then a little side to side, knocking on heaven's gate. Here's where we can make a choice to let go of anything that doesn't serve us today. If you're having that feeling of not knowing what to do, how to be a good advocate, not knowing what the right steps are forward, then that's a wonderful thing because it means that you care and you want to make the world a better place. So keep learning, keep reading, and most of all, keep growing yourself. Come back to center. Feet step nice and wide, toes face forward, hands come to your hips, forward fold. Bring the hands all the way to the floor, and if they're far from the floor, maybe grabbing a block or a chair, or bend your knees as you need. Really letting all of your weight just fall forward. Feel that weight of your head. Bend your right knee, sit your hips back. Keep your knee about over your heel, or at least not too far beyond your toes, and then other side. And so we're just gonna go back and forth here. Don't worry too much about what it looks like. Don't worry how far you're going. Getting a little stretch in the inside of the leg, and maybe a little bit of self-soothing with the back and forth. Walk your hands forward, forward, forward. Make a big rainbow over to the right side. hips walking out as far as they can. And come on back to center and a big rainbow over to the left side. Come back to center once more. Bend to that right leg. This time we're going to come all the way down. Hips to heel. Plant your right hand down in front of you. Left hand opens up to the sky. Maybe coming back to your intention from the beginning of class, reaching up. Whatever your intention is. Come on back down and over to the other side. Stay nice and low. Left hand comes to the floor, right hand reaches. And just do the best you can here. If staying low in that squat seems like a joke, don't worry. You're gonna build flexibility just by going as deep as you can. Return your hand to the floor. Come back to center. Toes face forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Hands to your hips. Bend your knees a little bit. Come all the way to standing. Toes pivot to the corners of your mat. Bend your knees and we'll take a nice twist to the left. And to the right. Come back to center and all the way up. All right, we're going to put together all of the things we've worked on so far today in class and do some moon salutes. So if you were with us a couple weeks ago, we did a bunch of moon salutes linking the breath with the movement. We're going to go a little slower today, but if you like moon salutes, they're great to do in the evening time especially. All right, toes to the corners of your mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. Exhale, set up for triangle. Right toes face forward. Back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Reach, 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 reach forward. What are you reaching for? You can get it. Palms face forward and pivot. Back of the right hand, wherever it lands, press in so you can open your chest wide. Gaze to the sky. Maybe feeling a deep stretch right here in the hip and back, and that's okay. Just keep your core tight to keep your back safe. One more inhale, and exhale. Folding down, come to pyramid. Both toes face forward. Step your left foot back further to come to that low lunge. So we're going to hold strong here. Back leg as straight and strong as you can. Not locking the knee, but engaging that thigh. Core is engaged, even though you have your hands for support. You're so strong here, you could lift off at any moment. Hands come to the inside of the foot. Pivot forward for that side lunge. You can try that same variation we did last time, or just hang out here, or if you want to try, look mom, no hands. Sit up tall. If you fall out, it's no problem, just get back in. Great job. Hands come down, come over to the other side. All right, any variation you want on this side, go for it. A Couple more deep breaths here. And then hands come down. Pivot to the back of your mat. Lunge on the other side. Nice strong lunge. Even though your hands are down, you could lift off. Step the back foot forward for pyramid. Pivot your back foot, set up for triangle. Plant the left hand and reach right arm to the sky. Alright, this is the hardest part of moon salutes, is rising. So really pressing down evenly in between both feet. Squeeze the core. Come all the way up. Arms reach, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. One more time, goddess. And we'll come back to that feel good twist. Take your time here. We'll be here for about a minute. So you can choose if you want to stay and hold, do a little bouncing, go back and forth. If you're really working on that hip flexibility, maybe coming down to your forearms here, pressing the knees apart. If you're just rolling your eyes at this one, don't worry, it's okay. You don't have to do this one. Press into your heels, walk your hands back up and all the way up. All right. Arms rise. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach. Triangle, other side. Left toes face forward, reaching, 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 and pivot. Press your left hand, back of the hand into your leg, open wide. Feel your chest rotating towards the sky. Breathe here. And exhale. Pyramid. For a few deep breaths. Step your right foot back for lunge. You are strong. Hands come forward, side lunge. Have fun, any version you want. Maybe a little dancing arms. And hands come down. Through center over to the other side. Catch your balance here. Any version of the arms you'd like. Can be creative. Hands come forward and pivot to the front of your mat for lunge. Go ahead, tell yourself, I am strong. Step your back foot forward and fold. Back foot pivots for triangle. Right hand places inside the leg. Left reaches to the sky. Nice strong finish as you rise to standing. Toes pivot to the corners of your mat, arms reach. And goddess. Last time, reach. And hands clasp all the way behind your back. Mini back bend. And exhale, chin to the chest, just breathe. Chin rises. Release your hands. Good job, everyone. You can bend your knees and jump together. Shake it out. Move however feels good here. All right, cool ending, Matt. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. All right, come all the way down to your mat. So when we do moon salutes, we don't get a lot of arm workouts. So we're gonna do a little exercise, and those of you who want that arm strengthening, you can go beast mode, just do straight push-ups. But for the rest of us, those of us who are in the warm Portland weather, I'm gonna offer a little flow that involves a push-up as part of it, but is a little bit more soothing and restorative. So come to half plank here. Again, unless you want to go full out, you can do full plank. But half plank is knees down and shoulders over wrists here. And we're going to dip down for a little half push-up, yoga style, chaturanga style. Lift up, sit back for child's pose. Come forward for a version of upward facing dog. So keep your knees down here for this version if you'd like, for the more restorative, or lift them for the more strength building. Press back, child's pose. Shift forward, flowing right into that push-up. And child's pose. Upward facing dog. All right, you get it now. Close your eyes. Keep going, keep flowing, whatever version you would like. The slower you go on the push-up, the more strength you'll build. If you get stuck, you can't push up, well, the ground is only a few inches away. Maybe you want to hold a little bit on the child's pose, the upward facing dog. One or two more rounds, going nice and slow. After this next round, sit all the way back into child's pose. Spread your knees nice and wide. Walk your hands forward, forehead to the mat. Walk your way up again. And bring your, let's see what's next. Oh yes, okay. So come to the middle of your mat. Right leg coming in, left leg coming out. So we're gonna do a little twist on the classic gym class single leg stretch. So we're gonna do a little wind waves the willow here. Right hand presses down, left hand up and over. And then left hand comes down, right hand up and over. Just go back and forth at your own pace. For some people, just sitting on the floor like this is a pretty big challenge. So if you're feeling it or you're feeling crunched in your back, no worries. You can lift your seat up by grabbing a blanket or a towel. We will be here for a couple minutes, so if you're feeling that way, it might be worth it. Last couple rounds, feel free to go freestyle, maybe turning your body down and up, getting a little twist. And then the next time you come towards the foot, stay towards the foot. We're going to reach towards the toes and then pivot our upper body all the way towards the leg. So you might need to wiggle your hips a little bit there. And just reaching for whatever you can grasp. Maybe it's your foot or maybe it's just somewhere on your leg. And just round over and breathe. If you're feeling this a lot in your back, you can always bend your knee a little bit, come out and just breathe into it and make it a little bit more of a back stretch. Lift up just a little bit. And if you have the mobility today, maybe reaching the outside edge of that foot, lengthening through your spine, and then twisting a little bit to the left. Slowly slide your way back up. Cross right shin over left. Sit up nice and tall. Take a couple cat-cow breaths. Sit up tall once again. This time, left leg stays in, right leg comes out. Same thing, other side, wind waves the willows. Really freestyle, doesn't have to look exactly like mine. A few more rounds. Feel free to go freestyle. There's so many things going on in the world right now. It's just such a wonderful thing to be able to have this time together to practice every week. To know that you're out there with me. Come back through center. I'm going to set us up a little better this time. So twist or pivot so that your body is facing your foot. Lengthen and lean forward, reaching first with your heart space and then folding over. Breathing through any discomfort. Not pain, any pain you can back off from, but discomfort, you can ease into that. Back out just enough that you can lengthen, reach that left hand to the outside edge of the foot, maybe take a little twist. Back to center, slide your way up. Right shin crosses open in front of left. Sit up nice and tall. You can take those cat-cow breaths again if you want. And then come to center. Relax your shoulders, hands on top of your legs. Close your eyes. As you inhale, feeling breath reach the very bottom of your lungs. With every exhale, releasing any tension in your body, coming more and more fully present into this moment. Place your palm, either one, over your chest. Feel its warmth. And on your inhale, imagine breath coming through your palm, moving all the way through your heart space. And imagine that exhale coming out of your upper back. And then inhaling, imagine the breath coming through your upper back, moving through your heart space and out through the palm of your hand. Keep breathing just like that, allowing your breath to cleanse anything blocked or hard in your heart space, anything preventing you from being fully open. Each breath becoming more fully aware of your own goodness, your own light. Become more fully aware of your own truth. Allow this truth to guide you throughout your night, your week, your life. 2 more rounds of breath. If your mind has wandered, bring it back. You can do it. Stay focused. Relax your hand to your leg, roll your shoulders forward and up, down and back. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take just a couple more breaths here. Let your mind be still. Feel that tiny seed of joy, of peace within yourself that's always there, even during the hardest of times. Let that seed grow throughout your body. Imagine blooming flowers, blooming plants all over your body. And allow this sensation to animate your next movement as you reach your arms to the sky. Reach, reach, reach like a flower reaching to the sun. And relax. Come all the way down to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Figure 4. Right foot crosses over left leg. Hug it in any amount. And breathe. Keep your chin tucked, neck nice and long. Oh, I'll show you something fun while we're all stuck in this pose. So if you haven't tried this one up against the wall, it's really fun and relaxing to do up against the wall. So you bring your hips as close as you can to the wall. One foot presses into it, and then the other crosses over. So voila, now you have a no effort figure 4. From here you can work on pressing your knee out a little bit. And switch. You can make your figure 4 deeper by bringing the foot more to parallel with your knee, bring the foot closer, or a little bit more gentle by sliding your foot up. Or of course your distance from the wall also affects that. Wherever you are, breathing deeply. Full inhales. Complete exhales. Notice the inkling sometimes to start the inhale before you fully exhaled. Really let the exhale follow all the way to the end. Unwind from your figure 4. And we'll just take a nice twist, any version you'd like, to the left. I'll be doing arms wide, right leg crosses over left, and dropping the knees. Head and gaze wherever you want it to be. Slide your way back to center. Reset in the middle and other side. Thank you so much to everyone who's been sending me texts or emails or little notes on Venmo. It's really nice to hear from you and hear what you like about class. And I always accept requests, so you can always text me, email me, message me on social media if there's something you want for class. It's extra fun for me to design class around things that you want. Slowly slide your way back to center. Take any final poses that feel good before settling into your Savasana. Wherever you are, close your eyes. Relax your entire body all the way down to the mat. Take a few breaths here to settle in. Relax your shoulders, your head, softening through your eyes and your forehead. Relax your jaw, your cheeks. All the muscles in your head and your face, allow them to simply be effortless. Softening your neck and your throat, your chest and your collarbone. Relaxing, softening. Your whole right shoulder and right arm relaxing. And whole left shoulder and left arm relaxing. Relax your upper, middle, and lower back. Your hips relaxing down into the mat. Whole right leg relaxing. Left leg, relax. And bring awareness at the same time to the soles of your feet and the palms of your hand, feeling a soft, gentle energy, relaxing your whole body. Allow your entire body to let go of any effort, any gripping or holding. Trust the ground beneath you to hold you up if you just sink down. Maybe imagine for a moment your body is floating in the air, floating up and up, reaching the clouds. You have a sensation of safety, no fear as you keep floating higher and higher. Reaching beyond the solar system. You are in a sea of stars. Your worries are so far away. You are simply free, floating in outer space with a sense of joy and a sense of peacefulness. You look around at the many wonders, the twinkling lights, beautiful colors. Colors stand out vibrant against the black sky. Your body is healthy, completely relaxed. You breathe in and out so smoothly, feeling the weightlessness. Maybe there's just the slightest beginning of a smile on your face. And as you slowly, gently begin to return now to your body, to the earth beneath you, knowing that you can keep this peacefulness, this sense of wonder, relaxed body with you for the rest of your night, the rest of your week, and the rest of your life. I know you enjoyed it last week, ending in Savasana, so I will leave you here tonight. But wherever you are, bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Thank you so much. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. Namaste. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks to Matt for playing music.